G'day, it's Damon from Acoustic Solutions Store. Today I've got Jono, Creative Director at Autex and all-around acoustic guru. How are you, mate?
Good, mate, you?
I'm excellent. We're here to talk about RT, Reverberation Time. Can you let us know a little bit more about what RT is?
RT is simply a measure in time of how long it takes for sound to decay 60 decibels once the source is stopped. So if you consider a stereo pumping in a room, you walk in there, push stop. The sound continues to bounce around inside that space. The time it takes for the sound to go from that level down 60 decibels is your RT.
And so understanding that, why do we use RT as a unit of measure when we're specifying materials in a space?
Well, it's defined by what the space is going to be used for. So you need a low RT time for somewhere where you're going to talk, communicate, learn, transfer information. So work, school, university, etc. To maintain speech intelligibility within that space. Somewhere where you're going to play live music, you need a higher RT time to sort of enhance the musical experience, maintain reflections.
Gotcha. So my understanding of different substrate mediums, walls and ceiling products and whatnot, is that they have an NRC, which is noise reduction coefficient. So ostensibly how much sound they absorb across the spectrum. Can you let us know a bit more about that and some common NRCs of common substrate mediums?
Yeah. Well, NRC is a really simple measurement of whether a surface absorbs or reflects sound. So at the high end of the spectrum, you've got absorption, where it's 0.7 and plus. It absorbs nearly all the sound that hits it, those surfaces. At the lower end of the spectrum, you've got concrete, glass, vinyl, laminate, all the standard building materials that we use today, which reflect the sound energy, which would increase the RT time within a space. And so what we're looking at doing is basically creating a balance between hard and soft to make a space fit for purpose.
Which is exactly why we use acoustic appraisals to specify materials. And so guys, get in touch if you need an acoustic appraisal, because it takes all of the guff that we've been talking around, NRC, RT, into consideration before we specify materials. We can add layers of aesthetic or, to your space if you want. You can have a Toyota or a Rolls Royce. Let us know about what your budget is. But what we can do is that we use the science behind our proposal, and we can give you an exact understanding of where your space is with an RT before spend and after spend. So thank you, Jono. It's been excellent understanding more about these terminologies and the like. And guys, get in touch.